Knife review. Buck's knives and Tops knives, two of my favorite well, all the knife manufacturers are really my favorite. They all have something I like. But this is a collaboration between Buck and Tops. It's the Csart model. The first thing that comes to mind when I see this knife is heavy duty. This is extremely heavy duty for a folder. I've got the Rocky Mountain tread, micarta handle scales, both sides, heavy duty pocket clip. Thickness on this thing, see how thick those liners are? Solid all the way in the back. The back here you have a hex bit, smooth on one side, and the reason it's a circle on one side and a hex on the other, if you could see down in there, you could see a little lip at the end. You put the hex bit in on this side, and that circle has just enough lip to prevent it from pushing through. So when you stick the screw bit in there, you can actually push down and really get in it, and it won't come back out this way. Great, well thought out design on that. It is a liner lock, thick liner lock. No blade play whatsoever in any direction. Really solid. See, there's hardly any space there. Really solid. Has this Tanto style blade, as you can see, well used. This is supposedly for an oxygen tank, which I have no need for, but it works really great for bending and breaking wire too. See the Buck and Tops logos there. Csart. Very thick. This is maybe not quite a quarter of an inch, but over an eighth for sure. Very thick blade. Very heavy knife. It feels like it weighs a half a pound. I know it's not that heavy, but see how thick those liners are. Very heavy duty. This is the knife, if you were going to go on a day hike or out somewhere for an extended period of time in the woods and you wanted to go light. You didn't want to carry a big fixed blade, maybe just a pocket knife, but you still wanted something that in an emergency, if you had to do wilderness type things like build a fire, build a shelter, things like that, this would be the folder you would want to take. This feels like you could baton through wood with it. Granted, the blade's only going to be 3.5 inches. How thick of wood are you really going to get with that? But it could do it. That's what I'm saying. This is what I use it for. I take this knife out when I'm going into the woods, or if I'm only going to carry one pocket knife on me, I'll take this one because this can do it all. You could use this for self-defense. You could use this for heavy-duty utility, to pry things open. I believe these are made so that you could cut through the fuselage of an aircraft. I believe that's what the design was as search and rescue. That's what the CSAR and Csart stands for. Combat Search and Rescue, the T being tactical for this model. Great knife. These run a little over $100. Well worth it though. I've had this for a couple years. I've used it and used it. It still looks pretty new, which means it can really take a beating. And if you're looking for a heavy-duty folder that'll last you a really long time, this is it.